Welcome to today's episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Andy Simo, Nick Strom, Kevin Soyan. Man, we're ice. We're ice. There's nothing else to say. All three of us are freaking terrible right now. So I'll let Kev do a recap, a little bit more in-depth recap of yesterday because it was not pretty.
Yeah, depressing times right now. We've never been so cold, I don't think. So I had the Yukon Kansas over 147. It was looking good. It was pacing in the 160s in the first half, and then they both went ice in the second half. Ended at 65 to 69, so in the 130s. Not good there. Tez Johnson over 79.5 for Andy. He was also looking pretty good. He just didn't get anything going late, so I think he ended around 50s or 60s.
He had
Uh,
68 at the half and didn't get a single
68
reception
at the
in the
half and then
second.
nothing, right? Yeah. Zero
Unbelievable.
yards in the second half after pacing great in the first half there. Then for Strom, Magic 9.5 against the Wizards. Magic, the best covering team in the league, couldn't get it done. They almost pulled away and got it in the last minutes there. Couldn't do it. A couple late buckets from the Wizards. So would they win by 6 or 7?
I think they won by 5, but there was literally they would get 2, they'd go up 9, and then they would let the Wizards just go run down and get a layup. It was dumb.
Brutal. We're ice. We're all Ice Kings right now.
Yeah, gambling's not for the faint of heart. Got to be
I've been
strong.
back to
Got to
back.
give it.
It's stressful days right now.
Yeah, it is.
Boys chirping me.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's make some picks. College football day, conference championships. So pretty good slate. Tough games to pick. We'll go with Strom first. I think you got the easy pick.
I had to look late last night because I was down bad. Got to find a winner. But shout out to Chungus on this one. I'm going Michigan -20, moving it a couple points. I believe it's at -22. It's clear and obvious to me. Iowa has beaten nobody this year. The Big Ten West is awful. I think the best team they beat was Nebraska, Rutgers. Like, they literally have not beaten a ranked team this year. They played Penn State, their only ranked team this year. They lost 31-0. Michigan is only allowing 248 yards a game. I don't think Iowa is going to score. I think they score 0 points. So Michigan -20. I don't think they're going to have an issue scoring. They're going to run the ball. I get Iowa has a good defense, but it doesn't matter. So
Iowa's got a good defense. It's not Ohio State good, and it's not Michigan great. I mean,
and it's not Penn State. They just beat Penn State too. It's not as good as Penn State either. So clearly,
yeah.
Michigan can handle these good defenses, and Iowa's not that.
No. Yeah, Penn State's the only decent offense they've seen, and they gave up 31. 31-0 was that score. So I like it. I also love the Michigan total. I tried to take that, but you got it first.
One and the same.
What do you got, Kev?
Very pretty similar. All right, I'm taking the SEC game. Should be an awesome game. Georgia, Bama. I'm taking the over 52. Obviously, Georgia's offense is incredible. 39.6 points per game, 6th most yards in the country. Carson Beck's incredible, and they got Bowers going now too. Receivers are back, which they were missing a couple last week against Georgia Tech. I don't think they woke up for that game, to be honest. But Georgia scores so many points. I'm not worried about them at all. I think they might dominate Bama. Georgia's games against solid teams this year, they scored 38 against Tennessee, 52 against a good Ole Miss team. They put up 30 on Mizzou and 51 on Kentucky. They're scoring at least 30 points in this game. Just need Bama to hang in there with them. If Bama wants to win this game, they're going to have to score points. This should be a shootout. Bama's offense is good. Milrow's been really good. And Georgia's defense is obviously very good too, but their rush D is not great. And Milrow's been running the ball, so they're going to have to worry about him using his legs. So I'm expecting a lot of points. I'm only worried that the public is all over this play.
I think Bama will stay in the game. Nick Saban is 16-0 in Atlanta. So I think they're going to keep it a game. Saban will wake the boys up.
I think this will be a similar game to yesterday, Pac-12.
I hope so. All right. I'm taking Tulane -1.5. There's a couple things about this game that I like, and there's some that I don't like. What I don't like is SMU scores a lot of points. I think they put up like 45 plus in their last 5 games. The things I do like, SMU's quarterback got injured last game, broke his leg, and they were blowing out Navy. So he's out. His backup threw three touchdowns and no picks, but it was against Navy and they already like up 30. So who cares? And this is not a neutral site game. This is at Tulane. So those two things I really like. Tulane's got a really good defense. They put up about 28 points a game. And they've played some good competition and beat some good teams. I think their best test was, I can't remember, they lost by 10 against like an SEC team, maybe it was Ole Miss. So I think Tulane's a pretty good, they're a solid squad. And they played SMU last year in the same game and won like 52-20. So they blew them out last year. Tulane -1.5.
I just love how you worded. What I do like is that the SMU quarterback broke his leg.
He's out.
Quick and speedy recovery. We really hope.
Hope he's okay, but
Fingers crossed. Tulane and Georgia are at 3, so hope we're watching those at the same time. Hopefully hit both, and we sweat Michigan at like 7.
Hopefully.
A rock fight tonight. I'm shocked nobody touched Florida State.
That game's too close. I mean,
is Rodemaker playing, or is that still game time?
I don't know. I think they're game time still. Might be the freshman.
I still like
Florida State's team is just their team's so much better. They're just not gonna have a quarterback. So it's like they have NFL players all over the team. It's just a matter of quarterback.
And Louisville's no slouch. Louisville's a solid squad too. Like they could win this game. They really, especially against a third string quarterback, they're not a bad team.
I'm just rooting for chaos on this college football playoff today. I want some shit to go down.
Chaos, except for our bets. We want no sweat. No sweat.
Yeah. All right. Let's recap the bet. Georgia, Alabama over 52, -149. Michigan -20, -148. Tulane -1.5, -147. Comes out to +370. No boost because DraftKings is, that's the pick. +370. Let's hit it. Let's just get a winner. Like, let's just get on the board.
Let's go, boys. I'm hyped.
One time, baby. One time.
Hey, if Tiger can come back, he can come back.
Put the run check on the play today. We're due.
We are due. Gotta do it, Strom. Gotta double unit. Gotta double unit it.
15 on it. Don't unit shame.
That's a weak unit, kid.
All right, let's get it.